It's your boy Demo, and today I am bringing you a 77-9 nuclear gameplay on the map Nuketown during Nuketown 24/7. You know, double weapon XP, double XP, blah blah blah. I was using a naked Kuda. I was using kinetic armor. I was using UAV, Guardian, and Raps. Raps. Blackbird. And what's kind of crazy about this gameplay is I didn't really know I was on a nuclear streak. I didn't even know I had a nuclear or even got a nuclear until after the game, which I checked my my medals and stuff, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I was like on a pretty good gun streak, bruh. And I was like, oh shit. And it said a couple unstoppables. I was like, oh, all right, cool. Because as you can see, I mean, I was pretty much putting my balls to somebody's forehead, rushing in their fucking spawn. Because I mean, if I was playing for a nuclear, I wouldn't be as offensive with a fucking LMG. Let's be honest here. But that's enough about the gameplay. What I wanted to talk about was the pub stomp community and why it's not as good as it used to be. For one, the pub stomp community now isn't as like original. There's not as much originality with gameplays. I mean, I seen Carnage Chain, or I think, yeah, Carnage Chain, he got a 240 plus, and before that the world record was by Doomfire or Evil Fire or It's Fire, one of my friends. He's not Doom anymore, but he got the first 200 plus in the game, I believe, on uplink spawn trapping. He wasn't spawn trapping, he wasn't just looking at people spawn, he was running around the map, much like Carnage Chain was, or how the Market J had the 176 kill game. But that's, you know, enough about that. What I meant by it's not as original and it's not as, you know, interesting is, for one, there's not a lot of kill streak variation in this game, for one, so there isn't a lot of people using different things. Half the time, more than half the time that you see somebody using or getting 100 plus or 200 plus, they're using a Wraith, and 9 times out of 10 they're using Raps. And 9 times out of 10 of that, they're using a Hater. While in Black Ops 2, 100 pluses and 200 pluses were dominated by, you know, dogs and swarm, but it wasn't always dogs and swarm. Sometimes you had an escort drone, a low star, and a VTOL, or a VTOL, low star, swarm, or sometimes I've even seen 200 pluses with, I think it was, what was it, lightning strike, escort drone, and dogs, I believe, but he was, you know, spawn trapping, of course, on raid. I mean, I don't really want to say spawn trapping like it's like, you know, spraying through a wall on terminal or something like that, but he was spawn containing, I guess you could say. And one thing that I found very dumb about this game was, or not this game, but one of the pump stomping clans, one of the gigantic pump stomping clans, one of the biggest pump stomping clans was Carnage. Their RC was completely dumb. I mean, in my opinion, they're still a really good clan, like very, very good clan. But their pub stomping RC for Advanced Warfare was completely, it wasn't very good. It required people to get a triple Moab, if you wanted to be a pump stopper, I believe. If you had triple Moab, a solo triple or something like that, a Moab with a unique gun, a solo triple nuclear. I mean, I've gotten triple nuclears and a quad Moab before, but and I think that's where I pick up the nuclear. But one thing that I found dumb about the RC was Carnage, for one, was around in MW3, I believe. And if you know anything about the pub stop community, or if you're OG about the community or in the community, you don't have to be known, just be OG in it. Be known or remember stuff from MW3 or late Black Ops 1, you would know that most of these gameplays that used to come out, I think, besides with the obsession of like the Market J and J Nasty and people like that, some of these gameplays were pretty fucking fake. They had dyers and shit, they had their friends on the other team. they would just die for them. One being Amp Luigi. I was talking to Amp about getting into Amp when that was going on, but then I didn't even give it the thought of a day after I heard what happened with Amp Luigi or whatever, after he was getting 300 pluses against Dyers and friends and stuff. It's pretty fucking sad, and I know there's frauds in Carnage now, but that's, I mean, I guess they have to do what they gotta do, but Carnage still is a good clan. I'm not bashing him or anything, and one clan that did do it right was Doom, and I believe TapX as well. In order to get into Doom, you had to play with players from Doom, for one, I think online, and you had to be in a private match and go against other potential recruits for Doom Elite, I believe it just was. That was the best, probably. That was the best. And look at me, fell over here. I'm over here trying to hit this nigga, but oh well. That was the best method because, one, you get to see a person's actual skill. You can't just accept somebody offline or online without even knowing who they are or what they play like or how they play against tryhards or how they play against noobs or their consistency of their games. See, that'll get you fucked up. That'll get something like that fucked up. See, that's what they did for Amp, but I know for a fact that's what they didn't do because I was friends with some Amp members. So that's why Amp with the shit. And the sad thing about Amp is Amp could have been probably the biggest pump stomping clan on YouTube. It would have already exceeded Carnage by hundreds of thousands of subscribers because they ended in late BO2, so, and they already had like 100K then, and oh well, but Energy was being a greedy fuck about it, but that's okay. Basically that's all I wanted to talk about for today's commentary, and I guess I'll chat with you guys later. All right, niggas.